Hello everyone. Welcome to episode 8 of the C Unraveled series. As promised in the previous episodes, today you would be learning about the first search algorithm known as the linear search. So let's begin. There are there are two mostly used search algorithms. The first is what I'm going to teach you today, which is linear search. And the second one is binary search, which I would be teaching you in the next episode. So the difference between them is the linear search simply works in a straightforward manner. Like it will check the entire array from beginning to end to find wherever that specific number, name, or whatever the entries are is located, and would simply give you the location or the index of that element in the array. Whereas in the binary one, it is a little bit complex process. So obviously in every C code we have to begin from the same things, include and int main. Then I would also write the return 0. Now we'll begin with declaring the variables. The first variable we would be declaring is int array. In case you don't know what array is, like you should know, I would be putting the link to the video in which I explained arrays in the end. So you should first see it, or you can also check the description. I have put the link in the description because like that video is the basics for this one. After array, we'll give another variable which is search, and then C, and then N. You can give any name, but you have to change the code accordingly. So first we need to know that how many elements we want in our array. So enter number of elements in array. You can also say it as array or you can say it as array. There is no such problem to anyone. Now we have to put this value. We can either put it in C or N. I'll go with N. So I'll write %d, comma, ampersand N, and semicolon. So here we have given the value that how many numbers we want in the array. Now you would be going for what are the elements of the array. So enter the elements of the array. Now we have to put a for loop here. If in case you don't even know for loop, then I seriously insist you to check the first episode. It would be even better if you watch the entire series so that you have the basics properly done. Else it would be problematic to you. So C is equal to 0, then C should be less than N, which is obviously like C is the index of the element and N is that how many elements we want in our array. So C would obviously be less than the value of N. Now we need to give increment to C, and now we'll put a scanf. I gave a complete description that why we need to put this scanf in a loop. You can check the entire thing in the previous episode again. Like you can't just do or understand what we have to do in it until and unless you understand what arrays are. What's the problem? Okay, I by mistake wrote search. My bad. So we named it their array, so we have to write array. Now we have to give another printf, and now we have to give the search one. So printf enter the number to search. So we are simply asking the user to tell whatever number we have to search. And obviously then comes a scanf. And here we give the value %d, comma, ampersand, not array, like we have to write search. Also remember to put semicolon after each statement, else it won't work and you would be left confused. Now we again need to put a for loop. So for, I would again use C. We can just use C, there is no such problem. Now we have to write N. And now again C. You could have also declared another variable as I, and you could have run it. There is no such problem because we have to declare it later on inside it, which I'm going to do right now. So here we have to write array. If you are using I, you can put I. I'm using C, so I'll put C. Now we have to put equal sign 2 times, which means that now the computer is supposed to check that is the value of the search and the array C matching or not. C would simply get the value from the loop. Like currently it has 0. Once the loop will run, then the value will become 1 because of this increment. And it will keep going until and unless the value of N is reached. Then it will just break itself. Now here we have to write printf and %d is present at location. You can simply just go for a shorter sentence. I just prefer to do everything in a little bit detail so that no one is confused. So now I'll write search, comma, C plus 1. What I wrote is that whatever number we wrote as the search, the input as search would be printed here. So suppose the number was 10. Then 10 is present at location. Now this C plus 1, like C is the index, and index always begins from 0. So the location will always be C plus 1. So we have to write C plus 1 to give the location. So it's simply that. Now we can write break. And now we can simply save and run it. So this. Now we have to write GCC linear search dot C ./a.exe. Now suppose we have to enter 5 numbers. The numbers are 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. And now the number we want is, suppose I want to know the location of 30. The answer would be 3. And as you can see, the answer it gives is 3. Now if we go for a longer version, such as suppose I gave 20. And I write all numbers such as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Then we start going from, like we skip 10 suppose. So 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Now there are 20 numbers. We can click enter. And now suppose we search the number, suppose 22. It will give the answer 12. And as you can see, the answer is 12. So this is simply how it works. And if in case you are wondering that what if we enter some number that isn't mentioned, suppose I gave 5 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and suppose I gave the number 10, it will simply skip it. So you can know that okay, the number is not there. So that was it. For understanding the binary search, you have to check the next episode, because simply I just thought that to like teaching two search algorithms in one video would be too much information to process for you. So that's why I thought of creating two separate episodes for search algorithms. After that, I would be also doing it for sort algorithms, but I would be teaching two algorithms together. Like the binary and selection sort would be done together, and the merge sort would be done in a different video. Like, obviously, it would be from the next episode of those two. So, thanks for watching the video. Hope to see you in the next one. Till then, bye.